Hello everyone. We made it to the 14th day and it feels great because I didn't expect myself to be this consistent, and I hope it goes on. And today we will discuss about practice, the importance of practice. I think most of us knows that the practice has a direct link with the success of any person. Without practice, a person cannot succeed in life. Though it's a different case if it is talented, or even if I believe even if he does have a luck, you need a practice. You need a substantial amount of practice to be able to achieve something in your life. So so in my experience, as we keep the discussion within the limit of our own experience, since as a kid I was not good in study until until 6th grade. I didn't even remember what I was studying, because most of my times I would spend in jungle, hunting birds, collecting firewoods and vegetables. So until in 7th grade, when my parents decided me to admit in boarding school, where it was so different, then the environment was the change of environment was so drastic that people had more time, or students have more time for themselves to do various activities, or let's say personal growth activities. I would say the sport, the extracurricular activities, the studies, the, the whole scenario was new for me, and I had never experienced um, such environment before. So as I went, and not to mention, I was particularly weak in math. However, I was weak in everything. Like, I didn't even know how to read. So even though I made my mind that I have to learn, I have to grow, and for that I have faced many criticism, not to mention, which we can uh, take whole another session for discussion. However, I learned, I practice. First I learned to read. It was not easy. I The only words I knew or I could read at the time was she or he and end. Apart from that, I don't know how to read. I think even these terms were just were uh, was left in my mind by with continuous hearing from teachers, and the terms were very short and it was easy. So I started practicing. I got many punishments. uh, the 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 teachers, I was often in those groups where I would be punished to stand outside a class, or I would be beaten for not able to read the particular phrase or paragraph we were given to. So it went on to, however, I practiced, I didn't give up. And at, at the contemporary, I had a friend who was there even before me. I think he started 3 or 4 years before me, and he still didn't know how to read, and I was shocked. It surprised me. And however, I was happy a bit, because I'm not the only one here who cannot read, right? So it went on. I practiced every day, and I eventually learned to read. However, my friend, uh, who was there before I took my admission, he didn't learn, and he was still unable to read, because he he and I had a discussion at one time where he would say, I cannot do, it's too hard for me. Though I want to make it clear that it was hard for me too, but I didn't give up. I kept on practicing, and I got the result, and it was fruitful. Same with the math. I was weak in math. I practice every day. I practice, and eventually I got better. And I'm still practicing. I'm still learning, and I think I have still more to go. And that's it. Thank you.